Well, hello everyone. This is James from Mad River Homestead here in Southwest Ohio. And today we are going to start making a ham. This is from a hog that we butchered back just right after Thanksgiving at some friends of ours' house. And they were so gracious to give us a leg. So we're gonna have them over for dinner next week. And I'm gonna make a ham out of that leg. So I've never done this before, and I'm hoping it turns out good. Did a little research on how to do it, found what I think is a really good recipe for the brine. So that's what I'm working on right now is the brine. We're gonna wet brine it for several days, about 6 days, and then take it out and let it sit in some water. And then the next day I'm gonna throw it in the smoker for a little while and then finish it off in the oven. Hopefully it's gonna be delicious. And I wanted to share how I'm doing this. So for the brine in this bowl so far, I have the brown sugar, I have kosher salt, and what they call curing salt, which is not really a salt, but it's called Cure Number 1. So I've got that in there. We've got some cinnamon sticks, some toasted coriander seeds. I actually tried one of those, pretty tasty. But it's gonna take cloves, crushed peppercorns, coriander seeds, fennel seeds, ground mace, chili flakes, ground bay leaf, mustard seeds, oregano leaves, just a whole bunch of stuff. So pretty complex ingredients, but Margie said that every one of those things is going to be important to making it taste good. So we'll see. Anyway, that's what we're doing right now. So we added all the ingredients to water and just kept that on low heat, kept stirring it until all the salt and sugar was dissolved. As you can see, there's no grains in there. I'm going to let this cool completely, and then I'll inject some of it into the ham, and then we'll put the ham and the rest of the liquid into a bucket. We're going to keep that in the refrigerator for about 6 days. So now I'm going to start injecting the brine into the ham, so it'll get that flavor all through, and that curing will happen all through the pork. That's some beautiful fat on there, huh?
Mm-hmm. What a great cutting board. Catches all that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good for now. All right, so now I'm just tying up the ham a little bit, just to kind of hold it together. And zoom in a little bit on this. This is what you call a surgeon's knot. You do like you're gonna tie just an old granny knot, but you go around 3 times so that when you pull it tight, you don't have to have someone hold it down with their finger. It's gonna hold in place. So then you can go ahead and tie it off once, and it's gonna hold. So I'm just gonna put a few pieces of twine around this thing, and then we're gonna get it into the brine and into the fridge. So I've got the ham. I just use butcher twine to tie it up good, and that'll just help it to keep a semblance of a shape. So I'm just gonna put it in this bucket here. So I've got the ham in the bucket. This is a food grade bucket, very important. And we're going to pour this brine in there, cover the ham with the brine. We'll put it in the refrigerator for about 6 days and bring it out, and then we'll smoke it. So that'll be the next thing we'll be doing with this. In there?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got the ham out, I've rinsed it, and now I'm gonna cover it with just plain water and leave it like that for probably 3 or 4 hours. And then I'll get to smoking it. This will take some of the salt out of the ham. Okay, so now I'm going to score the ham. This will help it to absorb more of the smoke. So this is the smoker that I use. It's got the offset firebox right there. So I'm gonna get my fire going there. So I use a charcoal chimney to get the coals going. And then I like to use cherry wood. Just about everything I smoke, I use cherry. I just like the flavor that it gives. So I don't know if that's going to be enough wood or not for sure, but we'll find out. I use this Therm Pro, really good. I like it because it's got 2 different ports. So this one is going to tell what the temperature is in the smoker, and then the other one I'll plug in, and it's got a probe to put into the meat. And then there's another unit that I can sync up with it so I can be inside and know what temperature I'm at. I highly recommend this. So I'm gonna let this get up to probably about 140, 150. I'm mostly putting it on the smoker for a bit just to get that smoke flavor into the ham. So I get it up to about 140, 150 and then put the ham in there. Probably leave it in there for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and then I'll finish it off in the oven. It'll have enough smoke flavor by that time. Okay, so the ham has been in the smoker for about 3 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. We're gonna finish it off in the oven. And it's looking good so far. Okay, so I took the ham out of the smoker, put it in the oven at 250 degrees until it reached an internal temperature of 150 degrees. And that's where we are right now. Looks really good. I cut a little sliver off the underside and it was absolutely delicious. So I'm pretty excited. So tomorrow I'll put it back in the oven and I'll start basting it and put some glaze on it and bring it back up to temperature so that when our guests arrive, it will be perfect. So pretty excited about this. Turned out really good. Okay, it's the next day. The ham stayed in the refrigerator overnight, and now I'm bringing it back up to temperature, and I'm gonna use this glaze on it. This glaze is orange juice, brown sugar, cloves, mustard powder, and some orange zest. So I'll just be putting that on there every half hour or so. And here is the finished product. Chef JJ working on the knife.
Let's go inner. Oh man, it's like one of those.
It looks like it's cutting pretty easy. Wow, that looks amazing.
smells so good.
Oh, that looks.
Look at that inside there.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I can't wait to eat some.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. Look at the color of that, James.
Yeah,
You don't find ham like that store bought
Nope.
anywhere. The
No
color
way.
of that. The darkness.
Let's eat.